Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, we're diving into one of Power BI's more flexible and powerful features, field parameters. By the end of this video, you'll understand not only how to use field parameters in Power BI, but also why they're such a game changer for making your reports interactive and adaptable. Whether you're building a dashboard for management or creating something dynamic for your team, knowing how to work with field parameters will open up a world of possibilities. So let's get started. First things first, go ahead and open up Power BI on your computer. If you don't already have it open, take a moment to launch it now. I'll be working with a sample table that already includes some field parameters, but you can follow along with your own data as well. Now, what exactly are field parameters and why should we care? At their core, field parameters are essentially a way to let your end users decide which data fields they want to see or analyze. Instead of hard-coding charts and visuals with just one dimension or measure, like, say, always showing sales or always showing quantity, field parameters give you the flexibility to swap out these fields on the fly. Imagine letting your manager quickly flick between viewing data by quantity, by price, or by date, all using the same visual. It's like having a Swiss Army knife built right into your report. If we look at this sample table, you'll see a few different fields already set up as potential parameters, things like dates, quantities, price, and maybe others depending on your data set. When you create a field parameter in Power BI, you're basically creating a dynamic list of fields that the user can choose from. This takes the guesswork out of the analysis process and really empowers those who are interacting with your report. You might be wondering, can I only use one parameter at a time, or are there other possibilities? The beauty of field parameters in Power BI is that you can use them separately or even group a few of them together. For example, maybe you need to let someone switch between analyzing data by just date or price, or perhaps you want to give them a combined view where they can compare both at once. Grouping parameters not only saves you time when setting up your visuals, but also provides your report users with a more tailored, powerful experience. Let's walk through what this looks like in practice. After you've opened your report and loaded up your data, head to the Field Parameters section. Don't worry if you haven't used this before, Power BI makes it fairly intuitive. You'll start by defining which columns or measures you want users to be able to select from, like those dates, quantities, and prices we saw earlier. You can include as many or as few as you need depending on your goals. Once you've set this up, the magic happens when you connect these parameters to your visuals. Maybe you want a bar chart to update automatically depending on which field is currently selected. You can add a slicer or dropdown to your report so viewers can pick between date, quality, price, and see the chart respond in real time. This is where your dashboard goes from simply informative to truly interactive. And remember, if this part feels a bit tricky at first, that's completely normal. Field parameters are a more advanced feature, but once you use them a few times, they'll quickly become second nature. Give yourself a moment to experiment, try grouping parameters, separating them out, and watch how your visuals adapt on the fly. Alright, that's the rundown on why field parameters matter and how to put them to use in Power BI. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you have any questions or want to share your own experiences using field parameters, drop a comment below. I always love hearing from you. Make sure you subscribe for more Power BI tricks and in-depth tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.